Sam Burnaby, President General Manager, the Iowa Cubs, philanthropic, great history. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
So give me your history with the Iowa Cubs. How many years have you been around?
I started with the ball club in 1983 as an intern, which was fun.
Yeah.
And then they made me the director of operations, and then
You earned it. They didn't make you it.
Well, I was lucky enough to be in the right spot at the right time, which then also led into being the general manager, the right spot at the right time, and that was in the fall of 1986, and I was named the president of the club and part owner in 1999, and here I stand.
And by the way, he was minor league baseball executive of the year in 2014. So there are perspectives here that are very interesting perspectives, including being able to chart the growth of not only the Iowa Cubs in Des Moines, but what it means to minor league baseball generally. So let's first start talking about the kind of the fabric of bringing people together and what a ball team does in the community. Again, hard to quantify, but you talk about that.
I think just the essence of entertainment, whether it's baseball or anything else, where you can take a collection of people and really know that they're enjoying themselves, is the big challenge for everybody in this business that operates a club that is in charge of one of the big pieces of entertainment within their community. And that's what we're all in charge of and then set out to do, is to make sure that the kids that are there are having a good time, the seniors that are there are having a good time, mom and dad are there having a good time, a bachelor party, a bachelorette party, a church gathering, whatever it may be. It's the beauty of baseball and what we do for our community is we provide something for everybody, not just the male demographic or the senior demographic or kids under 15 or whatever it may be. It appeals to everybody, and that's how we market our ball clubs. We do not, everything we do is geared toward everybody, not just one particular segment.
And the facility itself, gathering place. People come early, stay late, hang around the facility. It is, again, it's equivalent to I guess a town hall meeting place years ago where people come and be social.
Well, we're fortunate enough to be in the center of everything. I like to say that I'm 15 minutes in any direction from everything in the county. And we have great geography, we have great access. People know where we're at. We're in the heart of downtown. And the home plate has been in the position since 1947. So we have developed that piece as the hub of activity. And then there have been thousands of spokes to the wheel that have come off of it since then, and great accolades to the sporting community in Des Moines. I mean, we have a minor league team in every sport, it seems like. In fact, we were named the top minor league sport city in America 2 years ago, I think. So I feel like we're responsible for that. We were kind of the cornerstone of all that, and everything kind of builds in and around that.
Well, and also, I assume, as an important stakeholder in the community, you're looked at when the community needs help in certain contexts. I remember stories you would tell about flood relief and making sure that people, you viewed your facility as a place of refuge. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it was the first floods in 1993 were a big deal. We had we lost the water to the city for a week. Major city not having any water is kind of a big deal, and we left town to go on the road the day before the flooding occurred. And we got back 2 days after they turned the water back on, so we were on this long road trip, ironically, at the time. We didn't miss any games. To the city's credit, they came in and cleaned everything up immediately and got us ready to go, and the water was on. And ironically, we were scheduled to have a major concert, post-game concert, right after the first game back. It was the Temptations were performing, and we just decided to give everybody something else to think about rather than their flooded basements or their damaged business or whatever it may be. We were just going to open the park up to anybody that wanted to come, and because frankly we weren't sure anybody was going to come with the condition everything was in. And fortunately the park was full and people enjoyed themselves, and we discounted everything we could, and it's just we felt like it was our job to get people back in a frame of mind that was something other than worried about their socks being wet all the time.
Final question, take this to a national perspective. One of the interesting numbers is that 81% of the American population is within a market that's covered by minor league baseball. So your story is not just local, it's national, it's all 160 teams moving in one direction.
No question about it, and it's In fact, I always say to my wife, you know, we're part of a family of 160 members, and you know, there are 2/3 of them that live south of the Mason-Dixon line. Whenever we've got 6 inches of snow and the wind's blowing 20 miles an hour in the middle of January, why do we choose to live here? Well, we choose to live here because baseball is part of the fabric of our lives in the Des Moines area. But it's not just Des Moines. It's Chattanooga, Tennessee, and it's Eugene, Oregon, it's Batavia, New York, and it's Jacksonville, Florida, and it's everybody and everything in between. And this great fraternity of people we have all buy into that, so that it's what America is supposed to be, is what grassroots minor league baseball is.
Well done. Get back home. The Cubs need some help. Go churn out some Cubs. We need a couple of infielders. We need a couple of pitchers.
My guys, Theo Epstein and Jed Hoyer and company, are doing a great job. They don't need any of my help at all.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, thank you
Okay,
very much.
Rick.
Appreciate it.